us several years ago to help defend against the Comanches by the Mexican government. They're demanding its return. They're demanding its return. What? They're not asking for it. They're not suggesting that we return it. They're demanding. Now, that cannon was given to this community to help to defend us against the Comanches. That's right. I leave it to the gentlemen of this community.
It's our cannon.
Well, and it's a little more than a pop gun. It's such a
It's
small
really
one.
not that big a deal. I mean, all it does is makes a bunch of noise.
What are we doing with it right now?
And it's not an issue of returning it to the government. Soldiers have arrived in our vicinity to take it from us. It's not an issue of returning it, it's an issue of being taken.
I've never seen a soldado here to protect
They are this minute on my farm by the San Antonio River, occupying my soil. So I have agreed to work and till and all that according to the rules of the colony, and the payback by the government is soldiers that are now occupying my soil, my property. Who's next?
And just what are they doing to your property that's making you so irritated?
Disturbing it, sir.
Disturbing it by doing what?
Lieutenant Castaneda is there on his property. Colonel Ugartechea demands that this cannon be handed back. And I don't care if it's a pop gun or not. It was given to us. And what does this start? First this cannon and then our muskets and our rifles. Where does this lead?
Excuse me, by definition, if something's given to you, it can be returned. I don't understand what the problem is.
It's our cannon.
What?
It's our cannon.
It is our cannon.
It's not our cannon, it's their cannon. It was given to us by them.
By the government, but it belongs to Gonzales.
It doesn't belong to Gonzales, it belongs to the government.
No, it belongs
As
to
you
us.
just said, it was given us by the government and they would like to have it back.
And right now they are occupying my property.
They're camping on your farm.
That's right. My farm, sir. Not theirs to occupy.
Are they in your house? Are they in your house rifling through your goods?
They very well could be, sir.
No, I think we both know they're
You are not there. You have no knowledge, sir.
And you're not there either.
Sir, speak reason.
I am speaking reason.
The government becomes so present that it takes the arms from its citizens. And that government is no longer a legitimate government. That's right.
It's not taking your arms.
Our arms are next, I guarantee you.
This community has a tradition from our forefathers who came from the old United States in 1776. They refused the tyranny of the British government.
That's what the people said in Boston in 1772. What good? What
if you want to go back, if you want to go back to your country, what are you doing here? You left your country to come here to live under this country's government.
This is now our country. This is now our country.
It is.
We bought it with our blood and sweat.
It is our country as well, and it's Mexico. It's no longer the United States. You came to Mexico of your own free will. You left the United States of America.
Cannot tolerate this.
Well, when we came here, we had the Constitution of 1824. I mean, it was modeled after the U.S. Constitution. Now look what they've done to it.
The dictator has thrown that Constitution down.
It's gone.
And taken. I am too.
Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
They've taken nothing from me.
We agreed for the 1824 Constitution. That's why we came in. That's why we're allowed to come in, because it's modeled after the U.S. Constitution.
Well,
we have rights.
Excuse me, if you came in and you don't like it, pack your stuff up and go back.
What happened to our rights when we became citizens here?
We have rights. What rights are they taking from you? If they're only asking the return of a cannon that they gave us as a loan.
But if I gave you my mule, if I gave you my mule and I decide to take it back after I gave it to you, that's my right to take it back?
If it's a gift,
yeah. It was a gift.
They provided it to us for our protection.
They provided it to us.
They're not providing troops to protect us.
Let this man speak.
They provided it to us for our protection from the Indians. If they wished to take it back, where are the troops to protect us? The troops are only here to seize it and will return to their own base.
We have our own militia company to protect us from the Indians. And when's the last time that an Indian tribe roam through your land. It has been years, sir. The Indians are pushed back to the frontier. We don't need a cannon anymore. What in the world do we use it for? Once in a while, we'll shove a fuse down the barrel and shoot it off.
It's a principle of the thing.
Principle.
Don't give us this Indian stuff. It's a principle. I'm telling you,
The principle of the thing.
And if we let them come and get that
The principle
it'll go farther than that.
The principle of the thing is you still want to be a part of the United States, sir. And if you want to be a part of the United States, pack your mule, pack your wagon, and get your butt out of here.
Oh,
I got no problem with that.
Well, you don't have a problem. We have a problem with that.
What? What is your problem?
The problem
They're not taking your guns. They're not taking your wives.
Yeah,
they're not
but you don't
taking
know
your
that.
farm.
You let them take the cannon, and that's
Gentlemen,
just the first
gentlemen,
step.
If this is not just an issue in this one community, in this one area of the colony. Already, in Austin's colony, down on the Brazos, there's proclamations spreading to determine if we are to have freedom and liberties, or if we continue to suffer the tyranny that has arisen in the last several years.
The proclamation.
There is a proclamation now from there is a committee of safety in Brazoria, that's headed by Mr. Wharton, and he has stated. Let all who can turn out, and then immediately let no one say that. All right, it's fading out, bad ink. But anyway, the gist is that already there's been assemblies of militia established to defend the communities against the tyranny of the Republic of Mexico government. That is no longer our government. It's been centralized from Mexico City. The opportunities for parliamentarian discourse have been taken from us. We are now dictated to by dictators 1,000 miles away in Mexico City.
And if you don't like it, you should go home.
This is intolerable. This is
our
our home.
This is our home.
This is our home.
we
And
will
if it
shed
is our
our
home,
blood
then we
for
obey
our
the law.
Well,
But don't we have a
everything
say-so on
to
those
come here.
laws?
There's the law.
Yeah, what about the Constitution of 1824? He brought up a good point. What about that? What do you have to say about
Where'd
that?
that go?
That's
What
the
about
reason
the
we
Constitution
came
of
here,
1824?
because
Every country changes their constitution. When you were in the United States of America, they amended the Constitution 10 times.
Well, what's our recourse?
Our recourse is this. We are free
We didn't get
men.
to vote for those.
We are free men. And as free men, we can assemble the militia. That's our recourse. I think at this time, gentlemen, that we should fall in for militia drill and be prepared for what we have to face.
Yes.
That's foolish and crazy.
No.
And ladies and gentlemen, the women folk of this community have put themselves together and on our request have assembled this to signify who we are and what our wishes are. If they want to come and touch us! 3 cheers for our endeavors. Life and liberty. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
Run the flag up.